So approach number 2 is actually quite different from approach number 1. In the first approach, we're using this kind of tight percussive way of using the guitar almost like the way a drummer would use the hi-hat in a drum kit. Here we're doing something really different and just floating over the top of the chord changes. We're not in the rhythm section as much as kind of sprinkling some pixie dust over the top of it. So let me play the notes of this arpeggio out of time, just so you can hear what they are. So those notes are C, G, C, F, E. And I'm going to point out it's all within a pretty confined space. We're not moving around trying to catch every note of every chord. I'm picking one little area to sit in and just using a few notes in a small contained area. And that's going to be an essential concept you're going to see over and over again throughout this course. There's no need to go chasing chords all up and down the guitar neck. That's not really effective rhythm part making. What makes an effective part of it is it just sits in this little zone and does what it does, and it becomes just kind of one thread in the whole weave of a track. And that's what we're going to be doing throughout this course. So again, these notes, they don't really spell a C chord in an exactly a literal way. This is C, G, and E. That's in a C chord, but the F isn't. And when we go to the G chord, all that stuff is just shimmering away. I wouldn't really call that a G chord voicing, but it works just fine floating over the top. And then when we go to the A minor chord, again, that's in the chord. C is in an A minor chord. G is the 7th. And this F-E thing, it just winds up being a hook. It's not so much about, oh, is that the 7th or the 6th? We're not really thinking about it in terms of chord theory. It's really just this little hook. It catches your ear, and hopefully it's kind of like a little piece of candy that you want to have come back and have that come back. So, and just as in approach number 1, this kind of part could benefit from a little bit of echo. So I'm going to step on my delay pedal, and it would sound like this with some echo. You almost don't notice it. It's really subtle, but it's in there. So I'll play it so you can hear it. When you hold the notes out, it's not as obvious. So if you wanted a little more, you could kind of turn it up. I'm going to leave it where it is. And make sure with your left hand that you're not accidentally covering that high E string with your first finger here. You really have to have a nice curvature of your fingers here, otherwise you're not going to get a good clean open note on that high E, which is so essential.